Welcome Milan FinTech Summit 2023 here at Milan in Allianz MiCo for 2 days of work talking about the world of FinTech. In this moment we are together with Leda Glyptis, who is board advisor member and also author about a book, Bankers Like Us. So thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me. Very excited to be here.
So Leda, today you will be the keynote speaker, the first keynote speaker of the summit. Starting from the book of Oscar Wilde, and I think it's interesting your vision after 15 years of innovation, disruption, and maybe also FinTech, obviously, where we are today, and what could be the we can say the similitudes between the book and the real life?
It's an excellent question, and I'm excited to be setting the tone for the next couple of days, being the opening keynote speaker, because you're right. We have been digitizing in financial services for over 15 years. I was looking at the dates, and it's coming up to 2 decades. And as I'll say in my keynote, I give the industry a B-. We've done okay, but we haven't done great. And the reasons we haven't done great, and I don't want to give it all away because people should come to my keynote, the reasons have a lot to do with people and with the complexity of ideas and how people are reluctant to do big, brave things when their career is on the line. So the themes of the keynote are also the themes in the book. What are people doing, getting in our own way? What are people able to do if we support them differently? And what should we be doing when we are in an industry that is lagging behind an economy that's becoming fully digital?
So according to this, today we have a lot of startups, companies which make innovation every day. According to you, what are their priorities, or what are the priorities they need to focus on for growth and maybe to change the world in terms of values, ethics, and other things like that when they talks about innovation?
That's a very good question. For any startup, the vision of what they're trying to achieve is always driving them. But the reality is, in order to achieve that vision, you have to become a sustainable business. So being able to sell to your chosen market in a way that means something to them, in a way that solves their needs, is very often, ironically, what holds startups in financial services behind. Because if you're trying to sell to an incumbent, if you're trying to work with a regulator, that's usually slowing you down. That can't change. You always have to be talking a language that your clients understand. But one of the things that I will be flagging in my keynote is that technology is moving so quickly that a startup that is 2 or 3 years old will start having new technology that it doesn't necessarily understand and having challenges very similar to an incumbent very quickly, much quicker than it would have happened before. So having those innovation muscles primed and ready, being always curious, knowing that being a young company doesn't protect you from technology coming at you and changing your business model, and working out what you need to know and where you can have partners to help you accelerate is key. So focus on the business, you have to sell, but also accept that even though you're the young and innovative player, disruption comes to you as much as it comes to the big player.
So, and maybe also usually the collaboration between incumbents and challengers is the key of the future. But looking to the future, what will be the next steps, according to you, the next trends to follow in order to understand how to manage the innovation for create sustainability, as you say, but also to make better the people's lives?
I think the biggest decisions we will have to make as individual organizations is the things we can't and won't do. Because there is so much innovation, there's so much new technology, there's so many things happening that any given organization can't do everything. And saying no and choosing to focus will be key. The second will be exactly what you said, partnerships and collaborations. There is so much to do. You can't learn everything, you can't do everything, but you can choose partners who are specialists in different things and will help that acceleration. The third piece, and it's in many ways the most important one, is as an industry at a collective level, identifying the areas where we can't make a difference necessarily on our own, but we can together. Sustainability, ESG, financial inclusion, our carbon footprint, all of these things are becoming major questions that we have to answer as an industry together. No individual organization can turn the tide, but the way we partner together, the way we hold each other accountable, can actually transform our industry. But it is a call to collective action, which historically we haven't been very good at.
And so we hope that these collective action and this collaboration could help to find an answer to this question.
100%.
Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.